Hey guys, do you guys have a lot of energy you feel like you need to get rid of? Well, so do we. Molly and I are back to get you up and moving with Motor Group, so let's go find her. First, we're going to start with some ball skills like we did the last 2 weeks. Let's go back and review our throwing, kicking, and tossing, and then we'll check back in and learn a new skill for today. First thing we're going to do is start with ball skills, just like in Motor Group. Molly, you ready to play some catch?
Yeah.
What could you do if you didn't have a ball at home?
You could use a pillow.
You're right, you could toss a pillow back and forth. What else?
You could crumple up some newspaper and tape it together.
Good idea. You could crumple up a big ball of paper, wrap some tape around it, and play catch with that. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to toss it to you, and you're going to catch it with just your hands. Nice job. Can you push it back? Nice. There's 1, 2, 3. Nice job. 2 more. 4 and 5. Nice job. All right, and if catching and throwing the ball is too hard, you can always sit down and roll the ball back and forth. Are you ready, Molly?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So do whatever works for you. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on stopping a ball and kicking a ball. Are you ready, Molly?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to kick you the ball, and I want you to stop it by lifting up your foot, stop the ball, put your foot back down, and then you're going to kick it back. Think you can do it?
Yeah.
All right, here it comes. Lift your foot up, stop it, put your foot back down, and kick it back. Nice job. Let's do 5 of those. Ready? Here we go. 1. Go all the way till you get to 5. All right, now that you've kicked the ball back and forth 5 times, let's move on to beanbag toss. But since I'm here at home, I don't have a beanbag. I'm going to use a pair of socks, and I'm going to toss my beanbag into a laundry basket. At school, we usually use a hula hoop, but today, a laundry basket will have to do. So remember, when you're tossing, you're going to hold the beanbag or your socks in your hand with your hand facing up to the sky. And you're going to reach your arm back, you're going to swing it forward, and let go. And toss it in that basket. All right, now it's your turn. Go ahead and toss that beanbag into the basket 5 times. See how many times you can get it to land. Our new skill for today is a bounce pass. You guys should know this because we work on it every week when we're at school. But let's show your families how good you are at it. Here we go. I'm going to push it from our chest into the floor to the other person. 1, 2, 3. Notice how Molly's catching with just her hands. 4, and 1 more. 5. Nice job. Now you guys go ahead and practice. Great job with those ball skills. Now let's set up our obstacle course. The first station in our obstacle course today is pattern jumping. We do a lot of pattern jumping when we're at school in the gym. A shout out to a young lady named Ava who gave me the great idea of using playing cards for jumping spots. Today's pattern is together, apart, together, apart, together. Let's watch Molly as she starts on with 2 feet together, and she's going to jump onto 1 card with both feet together. Then she's going to jump with her feet apart when there's 2 cards, together for 1, apart for 2, together, apart, together. Nice job, Molly. If you don't have playing cards, you can also use pieces of paper or anything else that you can think of to mark your spots. Paper and playing cards definitely work best on carpet. For some of our younger kiddos who have just started school and just started coming to Motor Group, they can work on just regular jumping. You don't have to set them up a pattern. Watch Molly as she starts with 2 feet together. She's going to bend and jump, making sure she clears the floor every time, from going from card to card. Jump, 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 jump. Try and get them to make sure they jump from 1 card to the next. The second station in our obstacle course is the crab walk. Molly, go ahead and lift your bottom up off the floor and keep it off the floor the whole time you're walking like a crab. Go ahead and start moving forward. Try and find a distance of 10 to 15 feet for your crab walk. Notice how Molly's keeping her bottom off the floor the whole time. Nice job, Molly. Some of our younger kiddos that are new to Motor Group may not be ready for full crab walking yet. So go ahead and let them scoop forward on their bottom, helping them shift their weight from one side to the other as they move forward. Nice job. Another way to help them learn to crab walk by themselves is to get down next to them and model for them. And you may need to lift their bottom and help them scoot forward each time. Give them a little lift and let them scoot forward. A little lift and let them scoot forward. The third station in our obstacle course is the balance line. At school, we have balance beams, but today I'm using a jump rope. Let's watch Molly as she walks foot over foot, keeping herself on the line. She's keeping her arms down by her sides or her hands on her hips. Either one is fine. For some of you, that would be too easy. So go ahead and challenge yourself and walk heel toe. So Molly's going to step forward and she's going to touch her heel and her toe together every time she takes a step. This is much more challenging, and she's going to work hard to keep her hands down by her side or her hands on her hips. Either one, as she keeps her feet going heel toe all the way down the line. For those of you who don't have a jump rope, you could also use a piece of tape or a piece of string and tape that down to the floor as well. Be creative and find something to use as your at-home balance beam. The fourth station in today's obstacle course is our coloring station. Molly is laying on the floor on her belly, and she's going to pick up her favorite color crayon, and she's going to color in that egg. For you older kiddos who are working on detailed coloring, you can use two colors and work to stay inside the lines, coloring each part of the egg a different color. For you younger kiddos who are just starting to work on coloring, just working on trying to stay in the general area of an egg is also fine. Do your best and have some fun. Notice how as Molly colors, she's holding the crayon nicely between her thumb and her index finger. And she's also using her other hand to hold down the paper as she works. If Molly was a lot younger and was just learning how to hold a crayon, I would give her a small broken crayon, like this piece. See how it forces her to keep her fingers, just her thumb and her index finger, on the crayon. Go ahead, Molly, show us how it's done. Molly's going to work hard, finish up coloring that egg, and when she's done coloring that egg, she's going to get up and do the whole obstacle course again. Now let's see what it looks like when we put it all together. We're going to start with the pattern jumping. Together, apart, together, apart, together, apart, together. And remember, for the younger kiddos, regular jumping is fine. Now Molly will move into the crab walk. She's working hard to keep her bottom up the floor. And remember, those younger kiddos are fine scooting along like we practiced. Now she's going to work on the balance line, keeping her hands on her hips or her arms down by her side. And if this is too easy, she can challenge herself by walking heel toe instead of just foot over foot. And she's going to finish up with her coloring, laying on her belly, working on her grasp, and holding that paper with her other hand as she works. Molly's going to finish up coloring that egg, and once she's filled in the whole space, she's going to stand up and do the whole obstacle course again from the beginning. As you can see, Molly's just finishing up coloring her last egg. She has gone through the obstacle course 5 times, coloring one egg every time she goes through. We hope you had as much fun as we did with Motor Group. See y'all next week.
Don't forget to clean up your stuff.
Thanks, Mom.